Good morning.
Morning.
Good morning. Good morning. Welcome, everybody.
To an up close and personal.
Yeah.
Title talk.
A little scene change here. A little, wow, we're up in your space.
Bubblehead.
Right?
Yeah.
Good morning, everybody. Welcome to another edition of Thursday Morning Title Talk. My name is Drew.
And my name is Amy.
We are coming to you live from our office studio here in Palos Heights. It looks a little different today because we are doing a
little
remodel, right?
Yeah.
Where we're going to have some fun and exciting changes where we're going to be doing some different backgrounds and kind of bringing some more fun and changing some things up for you guys. So looking forward to showing you guys that and kind of bringing
Just
that.
Not.
Yeah.
This view is a lot for the world.
Amy's a little intimidated by the up close and
my
personal
own
thing,
face.
but hey, we're here, and you guys are here joining us today, and we
Thank you for joining us today.
We've got a lot of big things going on. We've got a lot of things just happening here in our industry, and even just in our office. Thank you so much for turning that bad boy down.
Of course, that's what I'm here for.
So we have we're going to be taking Title Talk on the road today.
We are.
We're going to be doing our Inspired...
In the rain. It'll be fun.
Oh, yeah. Thankfully, it's indoors.
Oh, thank goodness. Okay.
We are doing our Inspired Title Gives Back today, so we will be out, and we'll talk about that a little bit for you guys.
Mm-hmm.
We are going to share and bring some smiles and happiness to some folks today, so we're looking forward to that.
Yeah.
But why don't we do our kickoff here? All right, so now the time of the day is to learn a little bit more about Dru and Aimee.
As if you haven't learned enough about me over the last 5 minutes.
Right. If you need to know a little bit more about Aimee and her
more.
waterworks, she's happy to talk to you on the phone. She's very, very sensitive and emotional.
I'm so emotional.
That's great. We appreciate that. But let's talk a little bit about Dru and Aimee.
All right.
Learning the segment here. So, are you ready? You go ahead and go first, and
you want me to ask you first?
Sure. Yeah,
okay.
Bring it on.
So we're gonna start easy, get harder. That's how the questions are gonna progress today for you.
Good.
Which of the 5 senses would you say is your strongest?
My strongest 5 senses is ears, hearing.
Is it?
Yeah.
You can hear anything from anywhere.
And I'm tuned into it. I have an awareness that is just incredible when I go, they're talking about us, or that's not right what they just said over there.
That's not a fun thing to have.
It's not.
No,
I have enough voices in my head. I don't need real voices too.
Oh,
right?
I know. Uh-huh.
So, I'm very, very astute and in tune to what's going on around me. I try to tune, I can tune things and people out. Ask Carol.
I'm just always intrigued by people, like how different senses are.
Yeah. Oh,
like,
sure. I don't think people really consider the 5.
I know.
Right?
It's like something we used to talk about when we were little all the time, but now it's like people don't even,
right?
Yeah,
if I lost smell, no big deal. Yeah, it didn't affect a lot of things.
Because that is my best scent.
Really?
My smell is my best. Like, when I lived with my parents, I would walk in and be like, Mom, you making bacon for dinner? Like, I knew it. That's why, like, that dog farting thing was hysterical, because, like...
Yeah, you can relate.
My sense of scent is impeccable.
As good as it is,
I love my
as bad as it is.
So much.
Oh, gosh.
Yeah.
That's wonderful. All right, Aim, I'll try to start easy and build up as well. What's one important skill that you feel everyone should have?
To be able to listen.
Amen, sister.
And this is a twofer. To be able to close your mouth and open your ears, and to be empathetic. That is my other one.
So you've heard God gave you 1 mouth and 2 ears?
Uh-huh.
I mean, it applies so much.
To everywhere, every day, every second of everything that you do.
I mean, so highly in what we do.
It is. It's crazy. And I just feel like the
It's
louder... It's not easy.
It's definitely an art.
My good old Joe, I have to, like, snap, like, if I'm talking, I'll just notice him, like, staring at the TV. I snap at him, and he will look at me and listen then, but it's something that, it's...
But if you think, how many conversations have you been in where you start talking, and then the person starts talking louder than you, and then you...
I can think of a couple.
You bring it up, and now all of a sudden everybody's speaking at this... this tone
Listen to me!
You can't hear. It's going, just because you're speaking louder means I'm going to hear you more.
Or you're smarter.
Right. No. Don't listen to respond.
Listen to listen.
Listen to hear. People listen to respond, and that is so frustrating. I'm telling you, in business, it was something that I worked on back when I was a younger business guy, because I felt I had so many questions. I felt I wanted to be heard. I felt I wanted to speak my piece, because you're trying to earn your place.
Right.
But I'm telling you, you can earn your place by taking in all that knowledge and then coming up with something really intelligent to say. But if you're just coming at people with pieces, you don't look intelligent. It's kind of sad.
No. So yeah, that is what
answer.
That's my important skill everyone should have.
Good. Okay.
All right. What 3 things do you think of most each day? Bacon is not allowed to be answered.
Oh. Carol, work, and family. Carol being separate, not that she's not family, but just Carol individually,
Carol is a
my
person.
entire family, and the pressures, stresses of work, and what is on me every day to perform and to succeed.
No pressure, right?
No, that's like I said, that's why I mentioned it third, because it's probably the least.
Yeah.
But no, that's pretty common. Yeah.
Yeah. It was just one of the questions that I wanted to ask you was, if you could be in any band, like past or present, what would it be?
Kiss.
But I was gonna say it was Kiss, but I just thought it'd be funny to tell the audience that I knew the answer, but I just wanted to ask it for having them be able to answer it. So sorry, I went a little more serious with the 3 things you think about.
I'm good for that. What was the most memorable thing that you've done with like your first paycheck?
I don't know.
Or your first salary?
I'm cheap.
Yeah.
I am.
Yeah. And I'm thankful for that.
I'm really frugal. Thank you, Grandma Cookie. I am very cheap. And my dad is very frugal as well.
Do you have money under your mattress? Or did you ever have
I'm
money
not
under your
going to tell you where it's hidden, but it's somewhere.
You do have money hidden.
For real. You have to be prepared in all situations.
Does Joe know where it is?
No.
Ooh.
Yeah, I know.
Interesting.
I don't trust people,
okay.
especially with my money. My dad used to joke that I have the first quarter I ever made from my first job at Nancy's.
Floyd, you're probably right. You're probably right, but you taught her that.
So the first memorable thing that I bought with my first salary.
People go out, they buy cars, they buy clothing.
Honestly, I was gonna say a pair of Lululemon leggings.
Okay.
That was probably because I buy Old Navy leggings for $12. I don't. So when everyone was like, you teach, sometimes you're in these same leggings from 8 a.m. to 9 p.m. You need pants that aren't just gonna bust when you're when you're teaching, when you're working, when you're climbing a hill at the job site.
That would be bad, right?
So I think probably $100 pair of leggings is one of the things that I've splurged on.
Interesting.
And that was I don't splurge. I don't buy new TVs. I don't buy new cars. I don't buy.
No, you have a husband that does that for you. Joey Jags.
Stop it. My ears are itching. But so I think...
Okay, that's fair. Good deal. Bring it on.
If I think of something else, I'll be sure to comment and post, but...
Okay.
All right, what would you change about yourself if you could?
The egotistical answer is I'm perfect and I shouldn't. But the real answer is I think patience for me would be something that I would really, because I'm always on high.
You're in 6th gear all the time.
I'm the Energizer Bunny that is just firing it, and my mind is going that way.
That used to be your name in my phone.
Energizer Bunny?
Yeah.
Nice.
Because you just kept going and going and going. And
it's so ridiculous, and now as I'm taking on more responsibility, as there's so many more things going on, you have to learn a level of patience. So I think I wish I would have learned that a little bit sooner, and I wish I would practice that a little bit better. So that would be definitely something that I would be wanting to change for sure.
Yeah.
For sure.
Interesting.
All right, you ready for your last and final?
No, I don't know.
Really? So you don't use the sound, but just okay. So, what is your go-to icebreaker question?
It's a
when
goat
there's that
sound.
Awkward silence.
I make a goat sound. Okay, but for real. But the joke is, I usually burp or make a goat sound. That is what I usually do when there's an awkward silence. But if it was an icebreaker question, I think my like go-to question that you can ask anyone is if you could have a cup of coffee with anyone in the world, who would it be, alive or dead?
Okay, that's
it
a
just
question. Yeah,
it just lets you kind of get to see what kind of music a person likes or anything like that. So
that's a
if you
good
could
question.
have a cup of coffee with anyone alive or dead, who would it be? That's mine.
a great question. Do you
Yeah.
know what is your answer to that question? Do you know your answer? Like when they come back, well, what is yours?
It's a different one every time depending on the day. But
Okay.
Tom Petty is like I would say Tom Petty is the one I usually
I
go
think
to.
that was our answer to one of our earlier questions for sure.
Yeah.
Good deal. Nice.
Yeah. Brilliant man.
Yep. Very nice.
Do you have one?
Who I would have coffee with?
Yeah.
Howard Stern.
Oh, I think we did like the top 3 like
Right.
desert island things.
Yeah. I mean, I would just love to pick his brain and share some time with him. He's amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah, amazing to me. So,
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
The end.
Well, there you go, ladies and gentlemen. That is our
Get to know
Dru and Aimee.
This is our Dru and Aimee.
Get to know Dru and Aimee, and you guys were kind enough to sit through all of that.
Yeah.
And listen.
Those are fun. I like
we're,
these.
We're winding on down.
This has currently become my favorite part of the
Get to
thing
know
over.
Dru and Aimee?
Yeah.
Yeah. Good. But why don't we leave them with our quote of the day,
Our
everybody?
quote. I'm going with the Tiger Woods quote. He won the Masters 2 years ago, so that's
And that
why-
Masters theme. Good girl.
Gotta do it. Never listen to other people's expectations. You should live your life and live up to your own expectations.
Yep. That's Tiger.
It is Tiger.
That is no doubt.
Tiger.
My quote of the day is either you run the day or the day runs you.
It's deep.
So, yeah. Today, I'm hoping that I'm going to run the day. Yesterday, the day ran me.
He was nice.
Yeah, it was tough. But hey,
We're here.
thank you guys for joining and listening and continuing to support us. We just can't thank you guys enough. Remember the golf outing. Reach
Yes.
out to us.
Yes.
If you want more information about
Remember
the
the
book,
book?
please remember the book. I'll certainly sign a copy if that's what you guys want to do.
Tune in when we're on Facebook Live
Yep,
later.
We'll be back
doing
on
some
Facebook
fun.
Live with that stuff as well. But otherwise, we'll see you guys next week. Until then, my name's Dru.
And my name is Amy.
We are Inspired Title Group, guys. Thanks for joining. Take care.